been a while since we've spoken about the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They just happen to be in disarray at the moment. Marvel's in a huge mess at the moment. And I know you're going to say, yo, you're not a Marvel guy. Literally look at the intro. Wolverine's there. The outro. Wolverine's there. The channel banner. Thanos is in it. This is a Marvel channel. We just haven't done anything for a while to do with Marvel. We spoke about Antman a little bit, Wakanda Forever a little bit, but Marvel's in a huge mess. Blade was supposed to be going into production literally a week ago, and now it's delayed and cancelled. Well, not cancelled, delayed for a while. Did they leak Kang's Dynasty, summary plot? Kind of looks like they did. So, yo, what is freaking good, YouTube voice you here? What a video! On the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and also I think they may have leaked Kang's general plot. Kind of. Somewhat. So, Blade has moved. This is a good thing. Kevin Feige's been spread thin, apparently. I just think Marvel needs to chill and stop trying to drop so much low-quality production value, specifically on Disney+. She-Hulk, pretty bad. Thor 4, pretty bad. I don't know what they're doing at the moment, but they're dropping so much weak material. I mean, you could even argue that if you take away the final few moments of Loki Season 1, when John Majors, who's playing Kang the Conqueror and a bunch of different variants of Kang, if you take away that he who remains seen, he who they call Kang the Conqueror going forward, for the sake of simplicity, a simple, livid scientist on Earth on the 31st century. If you take away that scene, there is no real big moment in Loki. So, they have been pretty weak recently. But the majority of the Marvel Cinematic Universe fans are actually excited because of all these delays. Because they're going to mean they're going to spend more time on the script, more time making them, more time VFX. VFX is a big problem at Marvel because they try and throw 10,000 VFX scenes in and pay the VFX artists not enough, and they crunch them to the final finish line. So Deadpool 3 was thrown out randomly, and now that's been delayed till November the 8th, 2024. Cool, we're getting Hugh Jackman back. We're getting Wolverine back with Ryan Reynolds Deadpool. But is it really going to be Ryan Reynolds Deadpool? We don't know. Fantastic Four now comes out February 2025. Untitled movie comes out 2025, November the 7th. And now there is some spread between Avengers Secret Wars, May the 1st, 2026. Kang's Dynasty, May the 2nd, 2025. So there's a 1 year gap between the movies, which makes more sense. As a YouTuber, as a fan, you want the hype. We had the hype in between Infinity War and Endgame. Having Avengers Secret Wars and Kang's Dynasty coming out with only, because initially the plan was there was only going to be a couple of months in between both movies. And that just strategically, from a marketing point of view, it wouldn't have worked. I really don't think it would have worked. Not only that, is there's lots of missing pieces and lots of moving pieces that have to be introduced as well. Doctor Doom is realistically the real villain of, careful for spoilers, I don't want to ruin your life. He's realistically the real villain of Wakanda Forever because he's going to set up the fight they have in said movie. But it seems like Kevin Feige has taken a step back and now put everything in place, delayed everything. He's sorting Blade out. Blade was a freaking mess. I wouldn't be surprised if Mahershala Ali wasn't close to stepping away from the role because it seemed like a freaking mess. It really did. Now, the title may seem a little bit clickbaity-ish, but I don't know. I really don't know. If you read this was posted August the 29th, 2022. It could be reliable. We don't know. So this is alleged the rough plot leak for the movie. Let's break it down. And this channel is built on plot leaks and theories and that kind of stuff, so it's just a fun little thing to go over. Chimett's head will become a HQ. Ant-Man and the Fantastic Four will team up. Thor and Loki will meet and together they will fight a variant of Kang. And it's worth noting they can't win. They really can't win. They really, really cannot win. So Carol, Monica, Hercules, and the Annihilators will fight the Squadron Supreme in space. It's worth saying there's been rumors that they will appear in Loki Season 2. Even if they do, that won't be the end of them. Doctor Strange, Clea, and America Chavez will continue to travel in the multiverse. Sam Wilson, Wong, and Bruce will remain fighting on Earth. Now, it's unclear if this information is real and if this information isn't real. But one thing that is real is the Avengers have to lose Kang's Dynasty. Yes, I know Avengers 5 and 6, Kang's Dynasty and Secret Wars, are not intertwined, connected like Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame were, but there's going to have to be some major crossover. They can't win. Some Avengers will die. It is so clear, so transparent to me. That has got to be the overall summary of a variant of what could happen. Now, what could happen is Doctor Doom could actually be a variant of Kang. In the end of Secret Wars, you never know. Maybe they will defeat Kang at the end of Secret Wars. Doctor Strange could defeat him. You don't know. It could be Doctor Strange teams up with Doctor Doom to defeat Kang, because Kang's trying to mess everything up. It is interesting, and it's a bit wild. I mean, realistically, it's not even really a plot leak, but it's a plot point, plot details. Is it real? I don't know, but it could be. It could be. That's not to say the plot details that we've gone over are not accurate, but they could be part of the plan. Kang's Dynasty and Secret Wars leaks could already be there in plain sight. Just like Endgame title. When Dr. Stephen Strange said, we're now in the Endgame, and literally the Russos were like, no, we've never heard the title, and then it comes out in Endgame, it's like, you lie. So these rumors were always going to come out again. So you know the Russos said they definitely wanted to do Secret Wars. Well, according to some people online, the Russos are the favourites to direct Secret Wars. And to be honest, I really think they should. Because if you look at everyone's writing the scripts for all these other up-and-coming stuff, like Kang's Dynasty, Blade, and all these other... It's like no one. There's like nobody's. Like literally nobody's are writing these. I guess you could say that they are somebody's, but not really. They're like random people. Okay, that's a bit expressive. Not specifically random, but what I'm getting at is who the frickin' hell's actually... What is going on at Marvel? So I think bringing someone in like the Russo brothers would be a massive thing for the fans, and fans would get so much more hype for Secret Wars if the Russos were doing it. I mean, personally, I was kind of against the Russos at the first, but realistically, I would prefer if the Russos were directing Avengers 5, Kang's Dynasty, and Avengers Secret Wars, because then you know they're going to hit as long as the story is transparent and is good. Now, we know it most likely won't follow the Secret Wars versions or the iterations that we had in the comics, but you never know. It might. It really might. Now, I know people would discredit the information about the plot leak because the director of Kang Dynasty was only just revealed. We get it, but that doesn't mean the general plot was not there. Because realistically, Kevin Feige will have a general plot of what he wants for all these movies before the writers even start to write. He'll be like, yo, this is where the movie's got to go. These plot points have to happen. The writers do not get free reign. They really don't. And also, allegedly, according to information coming out recently, is Spider-Man 4 is going to come out July 2024, and it will follow up from Daredevil Season 1, although it's still... Netflix Daredevil's still technically canon. That is the case. So, what happens? We already know what happens. It's just like Infinity War and Endgame. Thanos wins in Infinity War. Thanos loses in Endgame. Kang wins in Kang Dynasty, but this time people will really die. And then he loses, most likely due to Doctor Doom in Secret Wars. So like always, guys, Let me know down below, what do you think about this kind of style of video? We've gone over a bunch of stuff, but realistically, there won't be much in the title to do with everything we've gone over. So like always, guys, check us out on Instagram at WarStew to see the beautiful face behind the beautiful voice. Check us out on Twitter, WarStewG. And I will catch you guys in another video very soon, guys. Catch you later.